Hello, and welcome to Art Appreciation at Homeschool Odyssey Club. Today we learnt about Paul Cézanne, an artist from southern France. Paul loved nature, and he loved to draw pieces of nature, but with a different perspective than what people were used to. He liked to draw his nature views flat, without any depth or distance included in them, just flat on the page. He also really enjoyed doing still life art and setting out different things that he could draw. Another thing he enjoyed was drawing people. He liked to draw his people so they looked like they had been carved out of stone, as you can see in that guy's jacket. Paul's father was a wealthy man and a banker. He didn't approve of Paul being an artist, but he came around and he allowed Paul to paint a portrait of him. He also hung Paul's paintings in their family mansion. He also gave Paul an allowance to go to Paris and try being an artist. Here he tried to copy some of the current artists, and that made him very unhappy. It wasn't the art that made him feel really great and that he was passionate about. So he tried another way, and he tried to copy some of the Impressionist artists of that time, like Claude Monet. And he still just couldn't find happiness because it wasn't the art he wanted to make. So he returned home to his small southern village in France, and he made some of the best pieces of his entire career and the ones that he would be remembered of most. He painted his art dealer, and he also painted many portraits of his wife. And of course, he continued to do still life art and images of nature, which made him quite happy. Paul Cézanne is remembered as one of the early modern artists and one of the best by some of the artists we know and love. For our art appreciation project, we talked about still life art and Paul Cézanne's life and decided to go pick some flowers and create a floral arrangement in a vase. And then we took that inside and we created our own still life portrait to draw. We started by sketching it in pencil and then adding color with pencil crayon. And we all had a very different view or perspective of our still life art. So all of our finished pieces were quite different, though similar in ways. I think we have some great still life artists on our hands after seeing these masterpieces. What do you think?